If you tried learning to play piano in the past and you weren't really successful, it was most probably because of the method book you used. I'm Leslie Young. As a teacher for almost 40 years, I've seen what works and what doesn't. Let me show you how to successfully learn to play the piano. Playing the piano is a complicated business. There are 88 keys, black and white, and each one represents an instrument in the orchestra. The treble clef is for the right hand to play. The bass clef is for the left hand to play. Most books teach these together at the same time, but in the revolutionary piano method, teach the right hand treble clef by itself, then the left hand by itself, then we play both hands together, and then we introduce timing. So in lesson book level 1, the bottom space of the 5 lines and 4 spaces here in the treble clef, the bottom space is F, and that's our orientation. It's under the brand name of the piano. It's to the left of the group of 3 black keys. This is center F. Hop over is A, hop over a key to C, hop over a key to E, and I'm playing the 4 spaces of the treble clef. That's nearly half of the treble clef that is learned all at once, F, A, C, E. There are exercises where the student plays the key and says the letter name as played. F, A, C, E, F, A, C, E, F, A, C, C, E. There are 6 exercises for this. Once the spaces are learned, we use a space to identify the line. So by this time we know that this is F. In front of F in the alphabet comes E. F, E, F, E. F after E comes the line G. F, G, F, G. There are only 7 different letter names of the alphabet used on the piano keyboard, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We oriented on F, center F to start with. In front of that comes the line E. After the F space comes the line G, E, F, G. After some exercises with E, F, G, we introduce the third line. F, G, A, G, A, G, A. After A space comes line B, A, B, A, B. The student says the letter names of each line and space for the rest of the treble exercises. And then the same process is repeated for the bass clef, for the left hand. Interspersed with the left hand exercises are little songs for the right hand, so that we don't forget the letters of the treble clef. After both clefs are learned, they are combined into the grand staff, and the student is playing both hands at the same time. At this point, several songs are introduced that the student should recognize, playing both hands together. Very simple, but the coordination of playing the treble and the bass together at the same time is the goal of this level 1 book. This is the level of playing that can be reached in a relatively short time. A 68-year-old grandma who had never had piano lessons started with book 1. After 5 months, she was playing Clementi Sonatina, a little more slowly than it should be, but she read every note and could say all the letter names. She had completely learned to read music and did not have to rely on hand positioning or memorization in order to play what she read. In lesson book level 2 of the adult series, timing is introduced. Timing is how long each type of note is held down. The earliest song is Mary Had a Little Lamb Again, but with quarter notes and half notes. Rest are introduced, as well as middle C and B and D on either side of middle C. And the last song in the book looks quite different than level 1. In level 3, we start with a review of what was learned in level 2, all the notes and their values, the time signature, 4/4 and 2/4. This is the first song written in the new time signature of 3/4. And this is the last couple of songs. So we have introduced the key signature of C major and G major and their scales in level 3. In level 4, we start with a review from the previous level about sharps and flats and naturals, the role of accidentals in a song, the key signatures of C and G major scales. The first song introduces syncopation, and the last song shows that we have introduced the F major scale and its key signature. Level 5 is in the works. It is coming soon. There are also associated theory books that correlate page per page to each lesson assignment, as well as fun favorites books.